Aloha everybody, Kaiwaza with you. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my cavalcade of Hawaiian, Exotica, and South Pacific records. I have a collection of about 2,500 or so of them. I don't have an exact count. And we are going through them one at a time, just showing them and giving a little sample and saying something about the record, my thoughts about it, or something about my getting it, or whatever. And I just started this like 4 years ago because I was inspired by watching other people showing their collections, and I thought I should do videos of mine, and here I am like 4 years later. Not quite done with it yet, but getting there. We're on X, Y, and Z, so let's finish up with the records in the categorized under X, Y, and Z. Up first is a record from 1975. This is a singer by the name of Lopaka Young, Island Memories. Now this guy used to sing here, according to the notes, at the Hawaiian Village's Golden Dragon Lounge. And this is, yeah, pretty much all Hawaiian album, 1975 on Pikake Records.
Of a land of joy and aloha, where blue Pacific tides caress the shores of paradise, mountains reach high.
Then I have another album from him, same gentleman, Lopaka Young, called My Two Worlds. And I'm sure you can imagine what the two worlds are, the Hawaiian music and the contemporary popular music of the time. There is not a date on this one. In fact, I don't really even know if it's before the other one, but Lopaka Young, My Two Worlds, and we love the kind of leisure suit action going on here.
Echo morning dew, Aliumai, Aliumai, Aliumai.
This one is on Lopaka Records. Okay. Now the next artist up, gentleman with yeah, rather a nice voice, especially as he matured some. This is the first album. I don't really know how many he did. I mean, he may have done a couple that are not Hawaiian at all that I don't have, but these are his Hawaiian albums that I have. This is Mr. Rod Young, also looking very groovy. No date on this, but this is Puka Shells is the album, and the song Puka Shells was, you know, quite a popular tune there, and was covered by some other artists as well. Portuguese Beach Boy, isn't that on this one, or is that? Yeah, that's kind of a nice song too. Otherwise, not really Hawaiian, kind of more of a pop thing, but nice voice this guy has.
I give to you my puka shells. There is nothing more I have to offer you. My love, my life, and a string of puka shells.
And it's on Broad Records. Yeah, Puka Shells. Then I have a later album from him. This one was rather popular also when I used to work at KCCN. Of course, it was kind of, I think, not too long after this album came out, and quite a few songs on this were getting a lot of airplay. All Hawaiian theme songs, sort of a contemporary sound here at the time. Great voice. And yeah, I think everything on this album was an original composition, either written by Lonnie Kai or Gordon Broad, and something by, yeah, Rod Young wrote one of them, but they were all original compositions. So, a nice album this, and it's basically a salute, or well, the title is Lili'uo Kalani, which is a salute to her, and then there are a bunch of other songs about different areas on Hawaii of the islands, and yeah, I don't know what else to say except that it's a nice album.
Will you dance for me one more time, hula lady? It's been so long, I can't remember when. Will you sing for me one more song, hula lady?
This also, of course, Broad Records again.
I'll never forget.
Then we have a steel guitarist by the name of Leonard T. Zinn, the letter Z, Reveries of Hawaii. This is, I guess, kind of a private pressing. Gordon Associates Largo Records out of Leola, Pennsylvania. Reveries of Hawaii. Some actually very beautiful steel guitar playing. Very nice, the playing on this album. Leonard T. Zinn. That's it under the Hawaiian records. Now, as far as Exotica and South Pacific records that are cataloged under X, Y, and Z, I only actually have one. And I question whether to keep it in the Exotica collection or not. You know, we do have those moments with Exotica records sometimes go, is this really? Or I don't know. But I decided to keep it because, yeah, it's just kind of borderline, but I do have, I had it since I was a little kid, and I do have a sentimental attachment to it, so I'm going to keep it in the collection. Under Exotica, it is called the Yokohama Nights. That is the name of the album and the group. And these are all pop songs, Beatles songs and such, done with an exotic sort of tongue-in-cheek Japanese influence. Some of them are quite pretty, though, actually, and there are 3 songs on here that, it doesn't say who it is, but there's a Japanese female talking over it in sort of a very soft and pretty way. A Man and a Woman is probably, that from this album has been used, I've heard, on some Exotica CD compilations and stuff. They have used the theme A Man and a Woman from this album with her talking. She also speaks over Goodbye, at the Beatles song, and Yokohama Flower Girl, an original composition. So, and there's kind of an interesting version, medley or mashup really, of Hawaii 5-0 and Greensleeves. So, you know, I just like it. I like the album. It's not super exotic, but it's a little bit.
あの人のそばに呼ぶ一人ぼっちの歌が私を呼ぶときあの人のそばへ行きますさようなら愛する人よさようなら
Okay, so that is going to wrap that up. That's it for X, Y, and Z. Don't have too many more letters to go. And actually, before this started, because I thought I might get to it, I actually drew for the next letter to see where we're going to go next. But I will save it for the next video. But where we're going next are the letters U and V, because I don't have a huge amount of U's, quite small. V's fairly small too. So UNV, we were going to start those records on the next video. So thank you for watching. Have a good week, and we'll talk to you next time.